Good morning, dear students. Today we move to a poem in chapter 4, Rain of the Roof, and it's written by Kenny. Kenny was born in 1826 near Penang, New York. He was partially educated at Antioch College, Yellow Springs, Ohio, and was accompanied by Thomas Corwin while he studied law. He became a journalist and worked on many papers. From June 1861 until November 1865, he was a paymaster in United States Army. He was the senator from the 5th district in the Ohio legislature. He wrote poetry and his verses were collected in Cuca. And one of his best poems was The Rain of the Roof, which was set to music, was the most popular. He died in Ohio in 1904. In this nostalgic poem, the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining. Everybody feels thrilled, isn't it? Here the poet lies in a cozy bed and thousands of fancies rush through his mind. It is most joyful to enjoy listening to the music of the pattering sound of the raindrops on the shingles of the roof. The poet expresses his love for nature and its beauty. It is a poem that tells us about the poet's sweet memories of his childhood. At night, when dark clouds cover the sky and it rains gently, then the poet lies in a cozy bed listening to the sound of the gentle rain droplets on the rooftop of his house. He remembers that his mother used to tell him stories and which gave him immense solace and pleasure. And now let's go to the poem. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry space and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. In this first stanza, the poet is describing a dark, rainy night where the humid shadows are appearing over the stars. Here, the humid shadows, which describes the dark clouds. There is a sad darkness around. The rain is describing as an emotion of the person's tears falling softly from his eyes. The feeling of pressing the pillow while lying and listening to the sound of raindrops falling on the rooftop. And it is awesome feeling that is explained by the poet in the second stanza. Every tingle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. This second stanza explains, every drop of water on the rooftop has an echo in the heart of the poet, and it starts thousands of dreams in his heart, and the thousands of recollections of previous memories are coming in the mind of the poet. The memories are waving like an air threads in the poet's mind when he is listening to the sound of rainwater. Now let's go to the third stanza of the poem. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers, ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I listen to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. In this stanza, mother comes in the memory of the poet's mind. He remembers years ago, in his childhood, his mother used to look down at him and his siblings as they were sleeping and having pleasant dreams. His mother would make a point to look at them every night, for she knew that she would not see them again till the next morning. Here the poet remembers more than anything is how his mother would bend down and watch over him in particular. These memories are evoked as he listens to the repetitive rhythm of the raindrops as they falling on his roof. This is a poem that which explains a relationship between human and nature. And in this poem, mainly it's related to rain. And the poet recalls all his sweet memories from his childhood. When the dark cloud covers the sky and it starts raining, the poet lies down in his bed and listens to the pattern of the soft rain that falls on the roof of his home. The sound of the rain droplets brings back sweet memories of his past. The memories of his mother flash through his mind, and he remembers how his mother used to tell him stories while he was a small kid. In the first stanza, the poet explains or describing the dark, rainy night. He says that the sky is full of dark clouds and the stars have become invisible. The clouds have moisture and they are full of water. They are floating around the sky and are about to bring rain. He further says that the darkness of the sky is making him sad. The rain describes his emotions as he feels like tears falling softly from human eyes. The poet says that the thing that brings happiness to him is lying down on the bed with a pillow. His mood changes and he feels joyful after listening to the sound of the raindrops while he is lying on the bed and pressing the pillow. Then the poet says that every drop of water on the roof has an echo in his heart, and it brings thousands of dreamy fancies and imaginations in the poet's mind. He elaborates that when he listens to the sound of the raindrops falling on the roof, various memories of his past recurs into his mind as dreams. These memories seem like weaving of threads and making a patchwork. In the last stanza, the poet describes his mother. He remembers his mother in his memories, who is no longer alive. He says that his mother used to love him a lot and she called him darling. She allowed him to sleep till the dawn or the sunrise. His mother looked at him every night as she knew that she would not see him till the next morning. The sound of the raindrops reconnects his memories with the present. Every time when the rain falls on the roof, it brings back old memories and reminds him of his mother. The repetitive rhythm of the raindrops evokes all his memories. Through this poem, we understand how our lives and nature are interconnected.